Also trending today is, of course, Super Bowl 57. The Kansas City Chiefs beat the Philadelphia Eagles 38-35 in an exciting game. Manisa Danabalan joins us live with more. Manisa, the Super Bowl had really something for everyone.
That's right, Kelly. The top moments range from Damar Hamlin's appearance to Rihanna's stellar musical performance. But we'll get into her halftime show a little bit later on Trending Now. Right now, let's take a look at some of the big highlights during the game.
And the Kansas City Chiefs have won Super Bowl 57.
The Chiefs taking home the franchise's third Super Bowl trophy last night. But it wasn't just the crowds at the stadium who were celebrating. Hundreds of fans covered in red, cheering in Kansas City, celebrating the win. It was definitely a night to remember from start to finish. For starters, in a pregame ceremony, Buffalo Bills' Damar Hamlin came out to a rousing ovation honoring the first responders who saved his life. As soon as kickoff started, both quarterbacks Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts put on a historic show in the first Super Bowl featuring two black starting quarterbacks.
Simply phenomenal. He could not have played a better game. It was a moment for him that I thought that he walked away from this game as like the true winner. Even if the Eagles didn't win, like he was the star. And for him to outperform even Patrick Mahomes from the Chiefs, I just thought that that was a moment for him that kind of vindicated.
Hurts using his legs, stays up, and room to run.
Hurts, who set a Super Bowl record for a quarterback throwing for 304 yards and a touchdown, running for 70 yards and 3 scores, and adding a game-tying 2-point conversion. But Patrick Mahomes, who got both Super Bowl and NFL MVP, led the Chiefs to a dramatic last-second victory against the Philadelphia Eagles, erasing a 10-point halftime deficit.
Putting up 31 offensive points in 53 plays against arguably the league's best defense, and not taking a sack the entire game. Like, those are insane efficiency numbers.
And some of the best moments.
Quick throw. Tony's got it. Tony walks in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
The Chiefs taking their first lead of the game with Kadarius Toney's walk-in touchdown early in the fourth quarter, while Juju Smith-Schuster was the star of the Chiefs' first drive of the fourth quarter, and Toney responsible for another scoring play, taking the punt 65 yards to the Eagles' 5-yard line.
Still up on his feet. Tony has a wall. It's another block. Tony inside the 20. Tony still going, and he's down to the 5.
Jalen Hurts made it to 35-33 when he rushed over the goal line and then repeated that same feat the next play on the 2-point conversion to tie the game. And not to mention Mahomes playing through an existing ankle injury.
Yeah, I told y'all this week there's nothing that's going to keep me off that football field, and I just want to shout out my teammates, man. We challenged each other. It took everybody to win this football game.
The way he was looking, the backup was getting ready on the side of the field in case he wasn't ready. I thought they did a good job of adjusting for that, right? Like, you want to kind of limit his time in the pocket, his time being exposed to further damage. They did a good job getting rid of the ball quickly and getting the ball out of his hands fast.
And a penalty in the fourth quarter turned the tables when Eagles cornerback James Bradberry drew a defensive holding penalty on a third down with less than 2 minutes remaining, giving the Chiefs a fresh set of downs. And the victory was sealed when the Chiefs' Harrison Butker kicked the game-winning field goal with 8 seconds to spare. There were a lot of firsts in the Super Bowl, like the Kelsey brothers walking out together after the game. This is the first time two brothers were up against each other in the Super Bowl, so we're left with lots to remember. Kelly?